Aminu is ambitious. I'm like, Baba, you cannot punish him for that.
Hey!
Baba, but you also told me to do my findings. And I did, and I reported back. The business is very lucrative. It has the potential to double the Garba investment in less than a year.
I'm going to be starting with the part that I really, really enjoyed. The part that actually shook me, and a lot of people have been, judging this particular character, and I'm so happy that, he put us to shame.
All Aminu needs from you, Baba, is just support.
Patrick! I'm talking about Patrick. I'm so happy that I did not judge Patrick and I gave him the benefit of doubt that he was actually not involved with the scandal of Mohammed and, burning down Aminu's tank farm. And at the end of the day, he actually wasn't involved. And even when his father gave him the Aminu's job, he rejected it. He actually went his father to plead on his behalf. He cleared Aminu. He actually helped Mary. I don't even want to go into Mary so I don't lose my temper. So I'm going to go into Mary at the end of this when I'm already done all the happiness.
The truth, Mary! What did you? Congratulations, right?
You're happy, I'm sure. You look so fucking...
Wasn't me! Fucking happy, right? Wasn't me!
But for now, let's just leave me so that she doesn't piss me off and ruin my day. Yeah, so all of you that were all against Patrick, hope you can see now that this boy actually wasn't involved and he proved himself. And, he asked Aminu for forgiveness. It's shocking how a human being can just change out of the blues.
I didn't take the job.
I spoke to Baba and I told him that gaskiya bazan iya ba. I cannot do it. I can't let him fire you and then take over.
You've caused so much harm, and then when you get to know this person, you realize that this person actually isn't a bad person. You were just angry because you were always put aside, and this person was always way more important than you. But at the end, you realize that it wasn't actually Aminu's fault that he was always put aside. It was just because they did not know that he existed.
I mean, I know that you may never trust me, but please just, whenever you can, just forgive me.
So you would always just wonder what Aminu had. And at the end of the day, realize that Aminu was just ambitious and wasn't actually a bad person. So yeah, and he actually did help Mary get her family safe. And he still went to apologize to Aminu and told Aminu that he didn't want the job. I understand Aminu completely on why he would not believe him, because even me, I was still doubting, like, what does this guy still have under his sleeves? But he proved us wrong, and I'm happy about that. Just kill the tension in the room, removed my teeth, my wisdom tooth. So yeah, that's why my face is swollen. I did my surgery, I did my surgical extraction 2 days ago. That was on Tuesday, and I'm releasing this video today. So yeah, I couldn't release it yesterday because it was way bigger than this, and I didn't want it to like as if no one. But for my previous video, you already knew that I was going through pain. I'm still going through a lot of pain, so I cannot really be dramatizing a lot because I can't even laugh so much because it hurts. So but pardon me about that.
Good afternoon, mommy.
Please call me Mrs. Okafor.
Louis and I are doing a little ceremony to bless our union.
Bless the what?
At first, when I saw her back again, I was like, oh God, here we go again.
How foolish of me.
Sit down.
And she did not fall my hand. She still acted very proud, very annoying, very just irritating, trying to order the girl around, but she doesn't know that she has met her match. Lola is not a kind of girl that should boss around or yes ma. No, she has always made it clear that she's more of an opinionated kind of woman, and she will always stand her ground irrespective of how you feel.
No, I don't want to be rude, ma, but you need to get over the fact that he chose me and get on board, unless you're going to lose your son for good.
And I like the fact that she put her in her place and told her that if you don't get on board, you're gonna lose your son. So it was even still nice to have me. If I don't work hard, I don't get time for all of this. If you don't want to come on, I shall did my part to invite you, and if you felt the need not to show up, that's your fucking business. But she was even still nice. Making she told me to sit back down, I would have walked out like, who the hell do you think you are? Now son you born, no, you know born king. So farabale.
Is that a threat?
It's a fact. That's my address. I've put it there, and I would like for you to come by.
Like I said, in this series, you learn a couple of things. You learn to be patient. You learn that sometimes wisdom is profitable to those that direct, and you don't just act. Sometimes you have to be wiser than the person that thinks they are wiser than you. And that's what Lola did here. She acted really wise and mature by sitting back down even after the woman told her to do that. She still sat down, tried to talk to her calmly, gave her her address, and thank God she actually did show up. I think her senses, I think her motherly instinct took over, and she realized that she has lost this battle. In fact, she has lost the war, and she doesn't get on board. She's going to lose her son.
Mom, what are you doing here?
Lola asked me to come over.
So I'm happy that she got on board. She came in at the right time when Lola had a miscarriage. Now let's move on to that miscarriage.
Lola. What? Are you okay?
Ow!
What's wrong?
Ow! Oh, my stomach hurts.
I don't know how miscarriages work, but I thought like even when you're sleeping, are you not supposed to be feeling the pain? I don't know, because after when I saw it, I thought it felt like cramps, because I know that whenever I have menstrual cramps, when I'm sleeping and I don't know yet, I don't feel the pain. But once I wake up, it's like your mind just sends something to your brain, like boom, and then automatically your body just arranges, like start feeling the cramps. But I thought for miscarriages, like the minute you start bleeding, like even while you are sleeping, you're feeling the pain. But I think it's different for other people, because Lola didn't feel any pain until Louis woke her up, and I felt really sad for her, because that baby would have been a start of something beautiful. You know, Tonya is married to him, so she's not a baby mama, she's actually a wife, while Lola would be a baby mama because she's not married to Louis. No matter how we want to say that was a wedding, it was actually just a union they were blessing. It's not an official marriage, it's a fake marriage literally, because they are not legally married. And in Nigeria, you cannot legally marry two people, and the church cannot bless a union when you're already married to somebody else. So until the divorce is in a year, until that happens, they cannot like legal, but they just wanted to bless their union. And I don't mind that, because you can see that Aminu was the fake for prophets.
Lola was pregnant. We didn't know. So she lost the baby in her sleep.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
The miscarriage part, I really felt bad for her, because I don't think there's anything worse than losing a child. You get, so she felt it was her fault because she took pills that she wasn't meant to take while pregnant, because she had no idea that she was actually pregnant. So you know, her mom being there and Louis's mom being there just made it more like a family. And then when Louis's mom came to pick out her dress, I feel like it was good for her to come around, and it was actually sweet.
White affair.
I look good in white.
I mean, guess what? She's speaking my all white attire.
Yes.
So we're going to move away from that, and I think everything just had a perfect ending. Like every scene had a good ending for me. So let's move on to the next character.
I don't want to leave you.
And don't leave me.
This scene for me would go as my favorite scene in this episode. Why? Because you rarely see a man completely vulnerable around the woman that he loves. Most men are so egoistic and proud that they feel it's a sign of weakness when you cry in front of a woman, or when you show that vulnerable side of yourself in the presence of another woman. They can be vulnerable around their guys, but in presence of a woman, it's like, me, how can I? Should not be looking down on me, things like that. So I love this scene because Aminu was vulnerable completely. He knew that he couldn't hold it and he needed her. At that point, some men will be like, oh babe, you can go, I'll be fine. They want to be alone, they want to cry and wail in peace without the woman looking at them. I really love when, like, even my friends, my male friends, can be vulnerable around me. It just shows complete trust in that person that, you know, my ride and die, no matter what, this person is going to be here for me. I can be at my weakest point and I can call and she will be there. That's just how I feel about it. So I really liked that scene.
Madam said we should wait for you here.
What? Why? Come here, my boy. Why would she say that?
And I'm going to fast forward from here straight to the end, where the baby came, like when Aminu walked into the room and literally saw the baby boy, baby Nas. I was so happy that, you know, I was about to call her Sharon Oja. I was so happy that Promise or Jasmine was smart enough to leave the baby with Aminu. But
Jasmine, what are you saying?
I mean, I'm not meant to be a mother. And Patrick will be a terrible father. So please just take care of Naz for me.
But then Patrick is still alive. Will he actually let go? Because of course we know that the baby is with Aminu. Will he actually allow Aminu raise that child? Maybe he might, because it's a way of saying, I'm really sorry for what I did to you, but Aminu will give him access to the child, which means he can come and visit the child whenever he wants. I think Patrick will be nice enough to allow him and Tumini raise that child.
My goodness.
What's going on now?
She left.
Just that he would have access to the baby, and the baby will know that it's his father or they are both his fathers. I don't know how they'll do that part, but I feel like if Patrick would actually do that.
Voice, baby, show me, oh yeah, show me. See, you're my dream, you're my song, darling. Now you be my everything.
When they were entering into the house, I actually thought there would be like a proposal, something. I don't know. I was just thinking so far. Probably, you know, as we were walking in, you just open the door, and then what we'll see is like probably those roses, and he will kneel down, and then he will propose to her. But hello, Redtv just wanted us to do basketballs. Apparently, it was Baby Naz that was the proposal that we saw, and you know, Jasmine is out of the way. Finally, her mother came to her rescue. She's not ready to be a mother. She only became pregnant so she could tie Aminu down, but love is stronger than all of that, and Tumini won that war. So we move.
This is my vengeance and I will have it. Whatever way I want, whenever I want it. I'm back with Hamakin.
The part where I realize how arrogant and temperamental Aminu can be.
If you don't want to support me, fuck off! I mean, telling me not to be stupid. Get out! Telling me nonsense.
When his friends came over to, like, you know, talk to him, like, oh guy, we are here for you, because when he first came back, Tumini didn't allow them to see him, and I understand that part, because she knows that at that point he really did not want to see his friends. He has always been the one helping them out, and the table has never been turned towards his direction. So for someone that is already proud, it is like, how can I now be the one, you know, in this mess? I'm always the one bailing out my friends. So I'm sure that at that point in time he really did not want to see his friends.
Look, I'm not going to be the kind of friend that will lie to you. I'm not going to be the kind of guy that will sit here and get thrown out. So when you find Mohammed, you can do whatever you want.
Fuck off! I don't need your help!
The way he reacted was very, very, I don't know, it's at a point I was so like, wow, like why are you so like, and I don't like the way he was. I get that he was angry, but you take it out on your friends. Like, when I'm mad, I don't take it out on my friends, because all they're doing is trying to help. I just realized that they know him more, and they know that he's actually he has a bad temper and he's very arrogant. But I don't think I've ever seen him like to this point, because he has never been broken like this.
Larry, get out of my house, please. You all don't own me! You don't know me! You can get out if you want to as well.
Do you get? So I never saw this aggressive, arrogant part of him. So it came to me as a shock, like, my Aminu that's always sweet and loving, you know, always truthful, is one that is being a a bitch, because he was actually being a bitch. Like, he was like, go fuck yourself, get out of this place. I was like, what's wrong with this one? Should when we were telling you were trusting everybody, when you were doing like dodo, how will you know? And you were too trusting, you were not sharp, now they've blow tank farm, you're now vexed. I was just angry the way he was telling everybody to get out. I'm like, why?
I'm with you. Are we eating him up? Is that what you want?
I'm gonna have to find him first, right?
The entire stayed back. I was just like, if I want this one stay back, if we told them I don't have kuku put money to do tank farm, so that one's money too is shares is inside the tank farm too, so he had to stay back. Then let's move forward to when Larry went to meet Tayo.
Listen, are you still using Aminu to fight for Adiza's honor? Our friend is our support, and I'm going to give him mine.
Okay, so for that part, I was still trying to see the relationship between the girls, all the women that Tayo had been with in his life, and the tank farm and Aminu.
What does me saying I love you to Tiara have to do with me supporting Aminu? Look, I know you can fall in love with just about anybody, but I'm nothing like you, Larry.
I couldn't put it together, so if you can, please explain to me at the comment section, because I honestly did not see how the two were brought together, how they collaborated, how they were joined, because Tayo being selfish and self-centered towards the women that he loves, I don't know how he's doing that with his friends.
Diza, you didn't love her, and yet you put our friend's life in harm's way. And now Tiara, and you've driven the poor girl into drugs to try and deal with the pain. You only love yourself, Tayo.
So it was a bit confusing for me, that particular scene. Like, I get the women's side, how he doesn't tell his women that he loves them, how he never loved any of his women, how he was just being stupid basically around his women. But like with his friends, I think Tayo has always been there for his friends, and I don't know if he has ever been. I know that this whole thing was his fault because he was trying to save Hadiza, and at the end of the day, he still hurt Hadiza. Just like he did not hurt her physically, but he hurt her emotionally.
He did that to his older brother for stealing, and he did the same thing. Mohammed is going to go to prison for that.
Wait, so...
I just trusted that guy, and I knew that he wouldn't kill him. Like, he wouldn't. He might have been angry at that point in time, but all he needed was support. He didn't need the truth at that point in time. That's the thing about friendship. You need to know when to speak the truth, and when to just calm down and understand where the person is coming from.
I am truly sorry, Lois. I shouldn't have said that. I was angry.
The fact that Aminu was smart enough to apologize, even when he finally caught Mohammed, and when he caught Mohammed and Mohammed was all popped up and swollen, I was just laughing. I'm like dead. When I saw his cheek, I saw my own. I said, what's the difference?
How is your legacy building going?
No, come on now. Let me slap the taste out of this man.
Mohammed was trying to form stance, trying to form one kind of badass, how is your legacy? When I'm like, bro, you messed with the wrong person. You don't know that you are in deep shit. When Aminu just told him, I'm going to call your father. All the pride, everything just became humble. There was no pride, there was no shame, he was just humble. Aminu, I'll make it up to you. Aminu, make what up?
I can give you whatever you want. I can give you whatever you want. I have money.
What will you do? Come to it. So, settle how? I don't get. You destroyed somebody else's tank farm. Why? Because you want to punish somebody for stopping you from being a fucking coward by beating up a woman, and you are getting angry. Like, we need to train our sons better, men, so that they don't have some stupid behaviors.
Dude, you don't have to start raising your voice at me.
It is your fault, Tayo. What are you going to do about it?
At Tayo, at that point I was like, what's going on? And they started laughing. I'm like, these men are very, very lackadaisical, if that's the word. But women would have kept malice till next year. Women, we can hold grudges, but men, they are very calm, cool. They fight today, tomorrow they've settled, they act like nothing happened. But women, hey, I'm on this table, I'm not removing myself. So I know that if we fight today, if you tell me to get the fuck out of this and you come to my bar, please get out. I don't even want to say what you have to say. Pack your things and be going.
Okay.
By the way, I moved out of Larry's place. I have my own place now.
Very good, very good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Well done.
You should come by sometime.
Well, you just let me know when, and I will make myself available.
And then when I now saw him in the wedding, we had Diza being on. I've moved out of my apartment. You can go back anytime. Is it that something wants to happen between them now? It's still friendship. Well, we can't say because it's the season finale, so it's over. It's over. We move. Everybody is at peace. That's Coco settled. Then
you again.
I don't know. I was just hoping that we could at least remain friends.
Let's move on to Lanre, the Piper, and Tenny. So I feel like I am super happy that they are back together. I'm not going to lie. Like, I was rooting for them. I like the fact that Lanre didn't give up. He fought for her. He went back to her room. Even if she said nothing can happen in the wedding, he still went back, begged her, okay, let's be friends, even if we cannot be lovers.
And I'm going to put my all into this apology and just hope to God that you give me a chance to love you.
But me, I knew that Tenny liked this guy. It's not as if she could hide it. It was so clear. But she just felt like there was something between him and Madame Lawson. Or he cheated, but he cleared that he never had anything with anybody else while he was with her. And maybe Mrs. Lawson told her the truth too, because for her to be there, being all happy and jovial with everybody, means her and Tenny must have been cool. Maybe she might have told Tenny the truth or something, I don't know. But she cannot just be in a party where, who invited her? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, who invited Mrs. Lawson to that wedding? Who does she know in that wedding? Is she Aminu's friend? No. Is she Lola's friend? No. She's Tenny's friend, but after that crap, I don't know, but well, maybe they've settled their differences and all, because she was being too. I just didn't like that she was in the wedding. That's my. So yeah, and then at the end of the day, the wedding they settled, and I was so happy to see that scene where they kiss. I was like, finally.
Take this one day at a time and see where it goes.
I can do that.
Our lovebirds are back together. They're proving to the world that you can actually be with an elderly woman that is not entangled with another man, either a divorcee or someone that is not married, but you're like is way older than you. There's nothing wrong with it. Love does not know age. You feel like
what you wear, and I like the way you smell. Your dress code, your dress code. I would like to be your friend. In fact, I want to be your dress code.
Honestly, that wedding made me emotional. Like, I teared up when I heard Louis's speech.
Everything. My first crush, my first love, my first, you know what? Oh my God.
And Lola's speech. Louis's speech beat Lola's one hands down. That's the truth. Even I'm sure he took her by surprise. Said that this Baba is full of words today. Louis is never the type that talks too much. So yeah, but you know, he actually expressed himself. You were my first everything. I'm just like, oh my God, where's my husband? Oh, call me. Hey, hello. Yeah, I felt like, oh my God, my husband, wherever you are, Oluwa, let my husband be loving. Hey, Jesus. Because me, I'm a romantic, and I'm not going to pretend like I'm not. I'm a very strong romantic. Like, anything has to do with romance, I'm up for it. No bites. I like the picture settings. I like everything. It was just really cute. Of course, Hadiza had to be there because she's Tayo's friend. So yeah, I think I love this episode. It ended well, the perfect ending. Everything had a very good ending for each and every one of them.
Shout out to my baby, pretty sexy first lady. Move it now.
And that's all that really matters, because at the end of the day, Tayo still found peace one way or the other. You know, then the baby scene, amazing. You know, they get to, that's Aminu loves that boy Naz, so it's good as Jasmine was smart enough to leave the child with them. Everything turned out very peaceful. Tenny and Larry to get together, perfect. Everything is just in the right place.
Finish me.
So yeah, I'm so happy about how the men's club season 3 ended. Very amazing. From this episode, I don't think there will be a season 4, but for this men's club, I think this is the end, as in final end, because it looked like the perfect ending for me, and I don't think anything should further it again. Like, I don't think there should be anything. We don't need to see any more. Maybe would have wished to see Aminu propose to Sumini, they get married, but maybe they were actually not the main focus, and maybe the main focus was actually Louis and Lola from the beginning, but we just did not know. So yeah, but for me, I like this ending. I feel like everybody had got a perfect ending amongst the 4 guys. They all had good ending. Aminu ended up with the love of his life. Louis ended up with the love of his life. Tayo found closure. Larry ended up with the woman that he loves. Mary, please, I feel like they are better actresses, honestly. I'm not trying to make Mary feel like, I'm not trying to diss her, but honestly, her acting to me was trash. Please sell my family.
Mary, just, I don't...
Please.
Settle down, Mary.
I'm sorry, I just have to say it the way it is. If my parents, my family members were in trouble, I'll not be crying like that. I'm sorry. I just did not like the acting. It was just so obvious that it was fake. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it's just me, Sha. Maybe I'm overthinking. Because to me, I just feel like, what was this? Like, even me, I could have done a better job at crying. Like, it was just irritating to me. Like, it's enough, please, I beg. Move away from a scene. I beg, please. Someone that can really portray the emotions when your family is in trouble. We need to see that, yes, you are really scared and you are begging. I didn't see any of that. All I was just seeing was anger. I was just angry as I was watching her. Like, what's this? If you want to cry, cry. If you want to act like a Nigerian, act like a Nigerian. Let know that, yes, your parents are really in trouble. Your family is in trouble. You really don't want anything to happen to them. Let's see the pain. Let's see the fear. Let's see the emotions. It was just blank. It was like tabula rasa. Do you get? So I really like how everything came together. It made sense. It was beautiful. So we've come to the end of this season. Finally, my name is Tega Clifford, and if you're a new subscriber or a first-time watcher, welcome to my channel. This is the beautiful princess behind the scenes. If you're a returning subscriber, returning viewer that hasn't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, like and share this video. I am so excited because I love my comment section. Like, I love my gist partners. You just always come there and give me the gist, and you know, we share opinions. I'll be waiting for you guys at the comment section. Also I would like for you guys to follow me on social media. I'm trying to grow that part of my community as well, and I want the same people that are loyal to me here also to be loyal to me there as well. I just want both of them to grow, and I'm very, very active on Instagram and I'm active here, and I want to say shout out to all my 4,001 subscribers. Shout out to you guys. I really am grateful for the support, the love I've gotten since I started this men's club, and I feel like half of my subscribers are from my men's club review, and I want to say thank you for subscribing to my channel. Without you guys, I would still be in like probably 2,000 followers or some subscribers, but with you I'm on 4,000. Thank you so much. Cheers to more. Also, I hit 500,000 views yesterday, and I'm so excited about that. Also, thank you for all my viewers for watching my videos. Without you guys, I wouldn't have hit 500,000 views. That's 500,000 views. So we have 500,000 more to go so that we can hit 1 million views, and I hope we hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of this year. We can do it. Hey, we can do it. So please follow me on Instagram. I'm going to leave my Instagram handle so that you can actually follow me on Instagram, and you can also leave me a comment telling me that you're from YouTube so I can also follow you back. Yes, so that is all for today. I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much to all the people that sent their well wishes concerning my tooth. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you. We've come to the end of our men's club review. Let's hope that they start Assistant Madam 2 season 2 so that we can have more to gist about, because Redtv is a vibe that they will always wow us. They always have it all in store for us. So we have to give like a round of applause to Redtv for this beautiful series and how it ended again for the last time. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.